So, good morning, everyone. Hoping that we'll be as interactive as possible. No, we've woken up, but bear with me. So, by a show of hands or chatting on the inbox, um, who has been scared to post? Be it your social media, be it your messages, be it your WhatsApp. Who has been scared to post? Who here has typed a message and then has deleted it for whatever reason? I'm not seeing anything on the chat box. And um, who avoids following up because they fear that their customers or their potentials will be able to reject them? All these speak to a lack of confidence. All these speak to the fact that you feel like your voice is not needed in that space. So my name is Esther Mutua, and I'm hoping that we can tackle confidence or the lack thereof. And I'm hoping that by the end of this presentation, that we will be better at identifying the reasons as to why we lack confidence when we are going to post, the reason why we lack confidence when we are going to follow up, the reason why we lack confidence when we are going to talk to our teammates, and any and every activity that involves our business, that we can identify those areas that we lack confidence and that we can know what exactly we are needed to do in order to move forward and to actually actualize the activity that is needed so that our business can be able to move forward. So confidence is not a skill, or rather confidence is not, we are not born with confidence. We learn confidence as a skill. And I'm hoping that we can be able to, sorry about that, we can be able to harness that skill or learn that skill so that by the day we can become more and more confident. So let me just move to the next slide. So why this topic matters to me, this is what I personally go through, and I am realizing that my business is taking a hit because anytime I would want to post, anytime I would want to follow up or even recruit, I am hit with that fear. What will this person say? What if they say this about me? What are they going to think about me? And that has hindered me to move forward. That has hindered me to talk to the number of people that I need to talk to on a daily, on a weekly, and on a monthly. And my bottom line shows month in, month out. And I thought, if this is something that I am going through, definitely there's someone out there that is also going through this. And for me, was like, I need to do something about it. I need to tackle the root cause, and the root cause is just fear of the unknown, and so definitely I need to build up my confidence in order to be able to see different outcomes for my business, and I'm hoping that that can be the same for you. So what are some of the common causes of low confidence? So we fear rejection. That's like almost a given for anybody. There's also that imposter syndrome where we feel that we've found ourselves somewhere by mistake, or we are somewhere and we are not enough, or we are not sure of what we are supposed to do. We also see that a lot of comparison. You're looking at your leader, you're looking at, another teammate, you're looking at the activities they're doing, you're looking at their wins, event in, event out, you're clapping for people and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't be like so and so. And so definitely that takes a hit on your confidence. Again, also just a lack of knowledge, lack of product knowledge to be specific. We know of C9, but do we actually know what constitutes C9? Do we actually know why C9 has fiber? Do we know why it has aloe? Do we know why it has Garcinia? I'm taking C9 as an example, and many other products. Do we know one or two things or the unique selling, sorry, do we know the unique selling ingredient for that product? Do we know why we are selling marine collagen? Do we know why it's flying off the shelves? So lack of knowledge of a product can cause us not to be able to push it forward because you're just like, hey, hello, I'm just seeing people selling bottles, but I can barely sell one or two bottles. So also that will cause you to have low confidence in actually supporting that product or moving it forward. And maybe you just stick to one product, which maybe you think, okay, this is the only thing I know about Arctic Sea, and that is what I will stick to. Past failures, you not being 4cc active. Let me speak on my behalf. You not being able to come up or to make those incentives. You failing to recruit. You and think of all the failures that you had in your business, in your personal life. Think of all the failures that you've gone through. Definitely those ones take a hit and bring your confidence down so that even when you are going to do business activity, your mind is always going back to, yesterday Catherine said no. Yesterday James did this. This is what happened in my business. This is what happened in my household. Those are things that definitely bring a dent to your confidence and they affect the way you show up in your business. And so, what are those indicators that someone is not confident? Can you be able to identify a lack of confidence? Not either entirely, but can you be able to see that you're not going to talk to Tom because you lack confidence? Are you able to see why your team is not reaching that incentive? Is it a lack of confidence? How can we be able to overcome that for ourselves or for our team? So I thought I just delve into those first two about the fear of rejection because it's such a major, major thing that affects us. So we fear being ignored. You go, you're like, hi, Heather, how are you today? She'll either look at you. If you're online, she will blue tick you. You never want that. Whoever wants to, you actually feel like you're going to talk to someone and someone turns their back and they show you the back of their head. You feel invisible. No one wants to feel invisible, right? And then also another thing, the fear of hearing no. No is such a big thing, and you're just like, you just want, do you want aloe? Yes. Do you want lips? Yes. Do you want C9? Yes. I mean, how realistic is that? So the faster or the sooner we learn how to hear no, the better it will be for us. And no is part and parcel of the vocabulary that you will hear every day. Even the best of our teammates, even the people who are called GLT Park and whatnot, even the CEO, there are many times that they hear no, and that does not, make them stop their activities. They still have to go on. We always say no is, next opportunity. Fear of embarrassment, like who wants to be embarrassed? Nobody wants to be embarrassed in their lives, and definitely going out and putting yourself on that tabletop, putting yourself online and be like, hey, I'm selling tooth gel, I am selling aloe, and people are thinking, a whole accountant, a whole doctor, is that what you've come to? You're selling lip balm. and you went to this prestigious university, and you work for this prestigious company, and you come from this prestigious family, you know, everyone just has their ways of wanting to keep their cool, wanting to show up in a certain way, and definitely embarrassment. Like, do I have to be embarrassed in order to sell my aloe? That for them, they're thinking, this is not my thing, and I will not be able to do that. I will not talk to that person. I will not post that because I don't want to be embarrassed. Then rejection is not personal. Most of the time, we take rejection as being personal. You feel like they've rejected the essence of you. They've rejected your personality. They've rejected who you are. They've rejected, you're just taking it up upon yourself. It's like, now nobody wants me, everybody, and yet it's business. So fear of rejection is such a big thing. And it makes you think a lot, overthink a lot, and it hinders you from moving forward. And I'm hoping that even as some of these points are coming up, you can also be able to identify that in your teammates. Sometimes I usually see questions in the groups. Why am I posting in the group and I'm talking to myself? Why am I having an internal monologue? Can you be able to identify that in your team, in your teammates, that they're not rejecting or they're not keeping quiet because of whatever it is that you're posting, but is it a lack of confidence? And that's an area of training that you can be able to come up with things that will up their confidence, come up with things that can be able to bring out their fears and bring them out to a space whereby, can you talk about some of the fears that you are going through as an individual, as a team, and how can we be able to, sorry, how can we be able to tackle that so that we move beyond this fear? So sometimes it's easy to say, you guys, you have to be confident, let's move. And you find yourself tomorrow, you're only moving with 2, 3 people. Sometimes it's a repeated thing that, you have to tell yourself, this, I have to get over it. I have to get over it. It's a process. Sometimes it gets heavy and whatnot. But again, it's about helping people. And if you're saying you're going to help your teammates move forward, you just have to have the grace to work with them and help them to overcome that fear. And first of all, help them to identify what is making them fear, and then help them to overcome. Another thing is imposter syndrome. Like, you're feeling like you're not ready enough. You're feeling like you have landed on this position, and I'm like, I'm a manager. Did I land here by mistake? I recently made supervisor, and sometimes I'm like, do I really deserve to be a supervisor? Did I really make it? Like, was it a chance? We call it flukes here in Kenya. Is it a fluke that I landed as a supervisor? Was it a fluke that I'm an assistant, that I'm a diamond, that I'm a this, I'm a that? Are you there by mistake, or do you merit yourself being there? And definitely the CCs shows that you actually made it there. So own it, walk in it, walk in that confidence, and move forward knowing that you are enough. And then again, just thinking others know more than you. Again, that one goes to comparison. You're always there thinking, oh, I can't present. My leader is the one who is worthy to be able to do this. You know, then again, waiting for the perfect timing, and definitely there's no perfect timing. It's never, you're never ready, you'll never be ready, and there'll never be a perfect time as now. So now is the time to be able to take that action. Then again, delaying action. I was telling my friend yesterday, I'll be like, yes, at 7 o'clock I am sitting down. I have to make sure that I will have 3 posts in TikTok, in IG, on FB, 7 to 7:20. That will be my time to be able to post. My friend, 9:10. You're still mangering on the social streets. You have not posted, you have not said anything. You are just like, wow, this person is doing this person is doing that. Then you remember, I was supposed to post 2 hours ago. So that delaying action is always going to hinder you. And definitely, if you go back to the root of it, why are you delaying? Why do you think your voice is not worthwhile? Why do you think that, someone does not need to know your perspective? You're just like, hey, this TikTok is for the young ones, or TikTok is for the likes of these ones. TikTok is for the likes. I'm not like that. I'm not like this. And, you're boxing yourself. You're going to, and definitely you will delay. You will find yourself, you have those social pages, you have all those things, but you will never do it because you're always thinking, I don't think my voice deserves to be here. Or if you post, my friend, crickets, even you're like, you don't even like your own post. How is that? Post and like it with confidence, and and move on. Let me just go back to to make sure that I'm not talking to myself to see what people are saying. Okay, thank you. All right, so we'll just move on. We'll go to how lack of confidence will cause, or rather, how lack of confidence affects the business. So, how does that show up? Inconsistent posting. You'll find yourself today, you're posting your page, like if someone comes to your page, maybe your IG page or your FB page, they will find April 1st, April 3rd, April 7th, 14th, like after. I'm talking about myself. I'm not pinpointing. And so definitely you can be able to tell this person is not confident. And I'm not bringing this out so that to shame you or whatnot. But for me, it's just to call myself out that if I see myself inconsistently posting, that means there is something that is going on. I am overthinking. I am overanalyzing. I am in people's minds wondering, what is this Esther posting for us? I am thinking, no, I need to have this 20th century looking post that, when I arrive, my post arrives with trumpets and, battalions showing that I have arrived. When think of those big advertising companies, and when they drop an advertisement and there's so much buzz about it, you almost feel like that is how your post will should be able to be arriving or landing. That when you post something, someone should be like, yes, she has posted. But my leader always says that, we are not influencers. We are in business. We are business people, and we are posting business content. And so you will post, and sometimes you will have 2 likes, and tomorrow you will have 5 likes, and, different ways. So you post, you show up, you open your shop every day, you talk to people, and definitely you'll see your business moving forward. Again, poor follow-up, definitely that will hurt your business. The money is in follow-up. That has always been the case. And definitely during the weekend, there was a teammate of ours who was like, you guys, you need to post. People have money. It's the end of the month. It's Easter. Post, post, post. And there was another lady who was like, hey, I almost missed this. It was an equivalent of about 20,000 shillings, Kenyan shillings. And she's like, I almost missed this because I was just in, holiday mode. And so follow up, follow up, follow up. People, let's say they even forget, or they just prioritize other things. So if they don't see you in their DMs, if they don't see you in their dialed calls, they will not remember you, and they will not prioritize buying your items. Again, missed opportunities. You were supposed to show up. You were supposed to come to the mall. You were supposed to be online. Someone was supposed to see your post and maybe come up with a collaboration, or enter your business, but you are not there. So definitely those are missed opportunities that hurt your business. Again, you find yourself underselling yourself. because someone is like, you show up and you tell them tooth gel is 1,000 and they're like, no, I don't think this thing needs to be 1,000. Why is it not 700? And you're like, okay, I think it should be 700. Yeah, in fact, it's very expensive. I don't know why they sell it at 700, at 1,000. Fine, take it at 700. So you have missed your profit of 300 because you just want to be aligned with this customer, or you want to be seen as being this understanding business person. We are not Red Cross. We are not a charity house. We are here in business to make profits and also to elevate the places that we are thinking need to be elevated. So again, we can't undersell ourselves if we are saying that we are in business. So move to the next one. So how to identify those areas that we are lacking confidence, or we have confident issues. And those are just self-inflection, that we will ask ourselves those questions. And do I delay posting? Do I delay talking to people? Do I delay calling people? Do I find it such a cringe thing to go and tell someone that this is what I do as a business? Why do you think so? Do I overthink when I'm trying to post? I'm there, I've put a picture, and I'm like, what caption? What should there be? And you're there thinking, oh, I don't have a caption, I'm not going to post. Do I delay following up with people? Do I compare myself too much? Am I always in other people's pages thinking, oh my goodness, Linda has a beautiful page, Agnes has a beautiful page, Valerie has, so and so. Think of anyone and anyone that you admire, or your teammates and whatnot. Are you always in their pages admiring what they're doing, and you're thinking, no way, I can't be like that. I can't post like that. I can't post my life. Who told you that you have to post lifestyle like that? I mean, just start small, put an aloe there and actually see, how it will be. Those are just indicators. I'm not saying that they are fully, it means that if you delay posting, you lack confidence. No, but those are some of the indicators that can just lead you to evaluate yourself. Like, why are you not posting? What's the reason? Or what's the excuse? Can you post? Why are you busy on someone else's page? They're making their pages. Can you do something on your own page? Those are just things to help you move forward and make you not delay to move your business forward, or to help your teams move forward. Again, how can we be able to build our confidence, be it to ourselves, or is it to our teams? And I thought, you just keeping your promises to yourself. Esther, you need to post a story on a daily for the whole of this week. And come what may, break your hand, break your phone, you will need to post a story every day. And you see it through. And definitely you being able to take that repeated action will help build your confidence. You saying, I will show up in the mall every weekend and follow it through and go back to the month of April. I said that every weekend I will be able to show up at the mall, and I did. And tell me at the end of that month if you feel sorry, less confident that you showed up, or you feel much, much better. And it gives you a boost to even come up with more activities to be able to show up for yourself and show up for your business. And then also just track the small wins. In the month of April, I said that I would do 2 tabletops, and I've done. Yay! Good job, Esther. In the month of March, I said that I will do this, and I did it. Whether results notwithstanding, I did these actions. Tell me if it doesn't make a difference in your life, and just track for yourself. And then stop waiting. We are always waiting. I don't know whether it's because for the ones who believe in Christ who said we are waiting for God to come back, but just stop waiting. It's never perfect. There will never be a perfect time. Just do it. Or do it anyway. That's usually my motto for the year. Do it anyway. I am afraid. Do it anyway. I feel inadequate. Do it anyway. I feel this, I want that, I can't, I do it anyway. Like, do it and then just say, oh, but bottom line, you have done it. So those are ways in which either we can do that for ourselves or we can help our team to be able to find themselves building their confidence. So in closing, then we'll be able to look at the charts. For me, this was a very powerful reminder and even helped me to volunteer myself. This is my first time training this team. And yeah, thank you for the privilege. So someone less qualified is doing better because they showed up. And that really challenged me that you have this skill or you have this, that, or the other. So why are you not showing up in that way that you are gifted or in that way that you think is your calling? So show up anyway because someone else is doing it even better than you. Yes, yet they're less qualified than you. So action creates confidence and your future self is waiting and on the other side. So challenge yourself, challenge your team to post, to follow up, and to show up this week, and to actually see if that they will make a difference. Just 1 week. Tell yourself 1 week. I'll post one video. Hata sijasema 10. Sorry, I've not said 10. I've said one. Just post one video. Follow up with 5 people. Reach out to one prospect. Even go live this week and actually see if there will be a difference in your business. That has been me. I appreciate your time. Let me just look at what is in the chat box. I really need to work on my confidence. Yes, Coach Karen, we need to work on our confidence. Lack of follow-up, that's what I need to work on big time. Tulwane, yes. Thank you, Lucia, for learning with me. Thank you, Agnes. Show up for yourself and your business will never be the same again. We do it anyway. Definitely. Coach Karen says, I'm on fire. I'm learning a lot. Thank you. Yes, it was not in vain. Astrid says, thank you for this. I can see you, Dotia. Thank you very much.